And welcome to this telecast of Australia versus Chinese Taipei, coming from Bishkek. It's a overcast day here in Bishkek. Sunday midday, a little cloudy. I'd like to welcome all our new viewers. That's Darcy Malone with the ball now. Australia's got this far, having some fairly easy wins against Indonesia and Palestine, but the Chinese girls, the girls from Taipei, are likely to be more of a challenge. A little light falling here at Bishkek. It's a cooler day than we've seen before. A little cloudy, light breeze blowing, and a little rain falling, as you can probably hear on the microphones. Australia looking to capitalise on a brilliant opening in their round robin. This will be the toughest game they'll play. They beat the previous teams 11-0, both Indonesia and Palestine, and we're expecting that Taipei is going to provide a little bit more in the way of a challenge for our girls. The goalkeeper is Mia Bailey. Jessica Nash is the captain. She's playing in number 5. Josephine Dubbard is playing in number 8. 11 is Charlie Farmer. I haven't seen Charlie or Josephine in previous games, so we're interested to see how they go. Nia Stamatopoulos is 16. And Alana Chanchevsky is 23. That's Emma Ilosky. She plays on the wing. Crosses to Alana there, who looking for a cross in the centre there. Well intercepted there. That might be Georgia Beaumont over that side. She normally plays over the far side. Darcy Malone in the centres, taking command again. And Australia trying to find a way through the Type A defence here. Isabella Wallhead is number 3. Emma Ilovsky 7, she's playing on the left wing. Darcy Malone in the centre. Josie Morley is 13 and Georgia Beaumont 21. A nice cross there. Type A showing some speed here and putting that ball out of trouble there. So we'll have a throw in now. Emma Ilovsky. Back to the captain, Jessica Nash. Down to Isabella Wallhead, who's playing in the backs. Lovely push forward now. Australia threatening again, and a strike and a goal. A brilliant little goal there. Congratulations, Josie Morley. Nice work there, and congratulations all round. Malone comes in for the congratulatory hug, and the girls reset. 8 minutes in, and the first goal to Josie Morley.
Goal for Australia, player number 13, Josie Morley.
That's good work from the girls. A little bit untidy there at the centre kick, and Australia's trying to move in and take advantage of an untidy reset to the game. It's a race for speed here. Australia, she had options in the centre, but she's that was Isabella Warhead opting for the sideline. Throw in to be taken by Wang Shihan. Malone stable as ever, great show of speed and accuracy, and takes the Aussie girls out of trouble. Australia looking to win this game and be placed on top of their round robin group and progress to the next stage. Emma Ilodowski is not able to control that ball. It's gone out. Restarting Malone with the ball. She'll take it up. Lovely kick forward. Responded to by the Taipei team, and once again finds the sideline. Nice challenge there from Charlie Farmer. Malone beaten there on the quick reset. Australia still commanding the ball though, so now progressing forward, looking for a mistake here from the Taipei girls. Back to the keeper. Just going to try and bring up the the table status for a bit more information here. So I'll just leave you with the crowd commentary for a moment. Still looking for some information on the Kazakhstan's information website here about this particular tournament and our current standings. There's an interesting article here which is titled "Football Players of Australia Do Not Know Pity." And I'm not quite sure what that's suggesting. Still looking for some information here. You'd think there'd have to be a website. Of course, not being able to read Kajeski. I'll do a search for AUS, INE, and TPE. I reckon that would find me a. Nope. No, AUS. Bit of a break to our broadcast here. I think I might have just lost the internet actually. Not quite sure what's happened to our broadcast here. I think I'm still streaming, so just going to try and restart this page here and see what happens. What the hell is that all about? Looks like a replay. Hey Jimmy, how you going? The stream's dropped. Okay. Well, now that I know you guys are listening, I'll make it funny. All right. No, yeah. Just at a call from our technical people there. Apparently, the stream itself is the problem. It's not the not my computer as we thought. Thanks for that, Jimmy. I don't know how we're going to fix this because I think what we're watching here is the first minutes before it shit itself, basically. So we may be at, here we go. FFKR is having problems with the signal. Alright, now if you don't know what FFKR stands for, you're probably lucky because it's not nice. And again, it just defaults back to the saved portion of the broadcast here, unfortunately. So all you're looking here is the opening ceremony. Look, we may as well watch it anyway until we see the broadcast resume. There's the Australian girls, and we may as well hear the national anthem.
Please stand up for the national anthem of Australia.
Darcy Malone. She's actually quite tall when you look at her in comparison with her older compatriots. Like, I know it's not patriotic, but I actually don't like our national anthem very much. I gotta say, I like it more than the American national anthem. You know, any national anthem that's got the word rocket and bomb in it, you know, you think, really, that's the best you could do? Is it terrible? No. It just doesn't inspire me.
Hello.
Hey Ben, how you going?
All right. Doing?
I'm live streaming the Australian Young Matildas game, and you're actually on the live stream now.
All right, this is Darcy's.
Yeah, although there's a transmission problem at the moment.
And now, the Olympic anthem of Chinese Taipei.
Yeah, there's a problem with the broadcast. It's the stream stopped for some reason, so they flopped back to the opening stanza. But Ray Feeney and Jimmy are watching it.
Right.
You may as well say hello.
Hello, Ray Feeney and Jim. I'm watching it.
Just see if they're going to be able to reconnect here or not. Hang on. Alright, I think we can go back to our live watching, people. Just going to change the quality of the broadcast here. Not that I don't like the Taipei national anthem. It's inspiring in its own way, but I've got another website here with the actual game on it. So let's go back to that. Here we go. All right, and back live now. You can help me commentate if you like, Ben.
I'm not watching. I'm not watching it.
Yeah, I know you're not, but it hasn't helped me either. The fact that I am watching it. Straight now, pushing up the right flank. What's that?
Who's playing? Taipei and
Australia, the young Matildas. So Darcy's over there in Kyrgyzstan. There's a shot from Australia. A great cross, but no good. No good there. So Chinese Taipei gets a reset. I'm happy to share the website link with you if you want to join in and share with me your expertise.
Okay.
You don't have to, but I'll send it to you anyway. Hang on a sec. Just stand by, people. I'm just sending my brother here. I'll send it in the Gogglebox chat on Facebook.
I'm not sure if I'm on Gogglebox.
Why wouldn't you be?
Oh, yeah.
Shit. Oh, that sucks. I'll have to send it to you personally then. Why wouldn't you be? It doesn't make sense. It's just a family notification chat thing. Shit. I'm missing the game here. Let's have a look.
That's all right. Just
Send a new
commentate the
message.
game.
No, it'll be fun for you to chime in. There we go. All right, and if you bring up that in two different windows, the second window you can get the names of the players by hitting the icon. All right, we're back live now. Yeah, leading the charge now. It's Australia's leading 2-0. I must have missed one of the goals as I was dicking around. Sorry about that, people. Referees indicating that someone has stayed too long in their allocated parking, and needs to move their car. And we're just waiting for the ball to get retrieved by one of the highly trained staff here. 75,000 people at the last game, which is impressive. And looks to be about the same this time. That's Emma Ilioski. That was very, very good. Nice little cross there from I think it might have been Josie Morley. It's a bit hard to see the numbers on this screen that I'm watching, but anyway, just going to try and get to a higher resolution picture, see if I can get a bit better quality. That's not too bad. Okay, here we go. Australia in attack. Overrun there by Isabella Wallhead. Throw in from Taipei. Looks like Darcy Malone. Always incisive. Australia's got a good chance to set up here. Looking for a strike. Malone will be back there for that. That's Emma Iliovsky. Passing down the line to number 13, Josie Morley. Looking for a contact in the centre. That's been overcooked slightly and it's going to go out of bounds, so pressure's come off that. Lovely day here in Bishkek. It's 23 degrees. There was some light rain falling before, but the clouds are now they've come out. And we see the girls from Taipei. You have to press play on the video burn to actually make it work, if you're going to watch it.
Oh, yeah.
That voice in the background is Genevieve Glynn. She's an up-and-coming star, and she'll be in the very, very, very young Matildas, probably in a year or two. A little bit overcooked there and underdone there from Josie Morley. Australia still looking strong. 28 minutes into the first half, 2-0 Australia. The Taipei girls weren't as successful against Indonesia and Palestine as the Australians. They beat Indonesia 8-0 and Australia beat them 11-0, so perhaps that's an indication of relative strength of these two good sides. This broadcast is brought to you by Ultradent denture adhesive. If you've got an important meeting and you don't want your teeth to fall out, use Ultradent. Now push from Australia. Very good footwork there from the centres. It looks like Josie Morley. She's looking for a cross. Not really getting the contact she needs. Darcy Malone to settle play. And the referee's found a penalty against Australia. It looks like number 12. That's Song Yuting. Yuting's going to come off here and probably get replaced, it looks like. You can hear a little bit of light rain falling. Have you got the image up yet, Ben?
No, man, I'm not doing it.
Oh, okay. Thought you would. Okay. I'm just going to swap channels because there's a bit of background noise. All right, we got rid of him. Thought he'd like to pitch in, but yeah, no. He thought better of it. Coming up to the 30-minute mark, Australia in still a commanding position. They are playing better. Most of the plays is in their attacking half. Minor penalty here to be taken by Alana Jansevsky. Malone moves up to the goal area. And we're going to see a contested kick here by the looks of things. Nice, off legs. A bit of confusion about what to do there. The Taipei goalkeeper, Cho Yun Chen, not particularly aggressive there. And here we go again. As there's a penalty inside the box, not called. There's an uproar from the crowd. You can hear the disgust from the crowd that should have been a penalty. The 72,500 people here today, really, most of them Australians, demanding a penalty there, but the referee thought differently. Intercepted there capably by Malone, commanding the centre, owning the centre. And here we have a ball that's gone out of bounds on the far right side as Australia looks. And we'll have a throw in. A little bit of a breeze, 6 kilometres an hour. Quite a lovely day for football. 36% humidity, 24 degrees out there on the pitch. Kind of perfect for playing the great game, the world game. A little bit of a mistake there from the Australian defence, but not capitalised on by Taipei. And we've seen Josie Morley overrun that one. And the ball should go out of bounds here. If it doesn't, Australia will clean up very well. Emma Iliovsky there, passing to Nina Stamatopoulos. Malone. Taipei now showing some pizzazz, getting a little bit more aggressive. They have to. They're 2 goals down. So the Australian backs up to the task. That's nice work there from Jessica Nash, defending. She's playing fullback. And Nash sees that out for a header. Australia sets up again. That's quite a good kick. Taipei not ready for the attack and gives up possession 3/4 of the way down the left-hand wing. Again, the defence is not strong, and Australia looking to capitalise here. Emielowski to Malone. Malone, through one, through two. Malone easily counters that tackle. She's a star. She's the one to watch. Emielowski. Back to Malone. She's got support in the centre. That's Josephine Dubbett. There's a challenge there. She's dropped to one of the Taipei girls like a bag of dim sims. And we may see some stoppage time here in a moment. I didn't hear a whistle, but I think the ref has decided that we should.
Player number 13, Josie Molly. Büyüklü oyunda iyi başladı. Buldu. Avustralya Krema Komandası'nın 13. yılında bu oyuncu Josie Morley girdi.
There's a lot of discussion over there on the PA about Josie Morley, but I'm not quite sure what they're saying. Is Josie coming on or going off? She didn't kick a goal. So she may have done something spectacular that we couldn't see. Crowd's getting excited now. Taipei making an assault. Tackle is strong. And here we go again. Australia in attack. A great forwarding pass. A little bit of speed there. Could have resulted in another goal, but just a yard too much pace. And the Chinese goalkeeper, Cho Yun Chen, able to bundle that up and see it clear. Back to the centre now. Some good contested work here. Australia has numbers here, shouldn't be a problem. There's Malone. Great pass, Malone. She's been doing it all day, ref. Here we go, Australia in attack. Alana Jansevsky crosses there. It looks like to Georgia Beaumont, I'm thinking. And very nearly a goal. Very nearly 3-0. Less than 10 minutes to go in this half. And Taipei looking not so bad now. They've put together a couple of assaults. Australian backlines not been phased. And in all honesty, the goalkeeper, Mia Bailey, hasn't really been challenged at all by anything serious yet from Taipei. But the centres and the forwards are doing a bit more work than we've seen from the other team. So it's not over yet. There's Malone. Safest pair of boots in Bishkek. Big kick there for Mia Bailey. And Australia finds itself in attack, unable so far to put something together in concrete. Malone takes on two. And the ball goes out of bounds, and Australia is relieved of any pressure that Taipei may have been mounting. We're going to see a yellow card here, I think, from the ref. She's having very, very strong words to one of the Taipei girls. She is not happy about that at all. And she's got the yellow card out. Number 16, you've been yellow carded. Cao Chen En. Aggressive tackle. So she's getting a bit of a ride up here, and she'll have to face the judiciary on Monday, I'm guessing. This broadcast brought to you by Ultradent Denture Adhesive. Don't let your teeth fall out. Stick the bastards in with Ultradent. Australia back in command again. Malone, she looks the part. She's got the skill. A rare unguided forward pass there from Malone. In fact, that's the first I've seen in the entire tournament. It's not a criticism. She's been pretty well flawless to date. That's Isabella Wallhead passing it back to Mia Bailey. Emma Ilowski. We've got a whistle here. Or have we? Nope. We're playing on. Alright, a bit more competition here from the Taipei girls. They may be able to put something here together. 5 minutes to go in the half. Maybe a little bit of injury time. I'm thinking only 2 minutes. It's been reasonably trouble-free. Ball's gone out and Australia will take possession again. Interesting throw-in. Wasn't effective, and now Taipei are in probably the most commanding position they've been in all day, actually. Australia's been able to see them off. And out of trouble. Malone, clever Malone. She's so good. We're coming down the right-hand wing. A long cross. And Taipei not prepared for it. And if Australia string something together here, Malone is in charge. She's looking for a target. Finds Emma Ilowski. Down the line to Alana Jancevski. And Taipei girls have seen that out and will get a corner kick. 4 minutes to go in regulation time. Good work there from Malone. Malone, of course, is one of the youngest players on the team and also one of the best. Clearly. Second corner now from Australian girls. Isabella Wallhead's in. Darcy Malone's coming in a bit tighter. Charlie Farmer's back there for the back pass. That's Charlie there. Bit of push and shove here. Be interesting to see what the sideline umpire says. I think it's going to be a goal kick. So the pressure's off for Taipei temporarily. Let's see what they can do with this. And they've kicked it straight out. Enough time here for Australia to mount something. There was an ineffective goal kick. There's another one. Yulowski. Jancietski. She's holding the player and nothing called. We're seeing Australian possession here. I'm not sure if it's a corner or a throw. It's a throw from a little bit tighter in. Oh, lovely work there. Lovely work there from Nia Stamatopoulos. Still a chance for Australia to score a third goal. Minute and a half in regulation time. I wouldn't be at all surprised if we see a goal from Josie Morley in the next 15 seconds. Yulowski. Janevski. Cross to Morley. And there's a goal! As foretold by the prophecy. Josie Morley. Australia's third goal. Close to half time. It's a beautiful thing. Well done, Josie Morley. Congratulations, Josie. That was a lovely cross there by Alana Jansevsky. And Australia now is in a very commanding position. 3-0. Once again, this broadcast brought to you by Ultra Dent denture adhesive. If your teeth start rattling, try Ultra Dent. Taipei girls putting on a bit of a surge now. Jessica Nash not allowing the ball to get back to the goalkeeper.
There will be 2 minutes of extra time.
2 minutes extra time, as foretold by the prophecy. Lovely kick forward. This is a chance here for Australia. Taipei not really set up for it. There's Malone in the centre. Should have probably been crossed back to. And the ball's gone out of bounds there. No result. Once again, this broadcast brought to you by Ultra Dent, manufacturers of Ultra Etch, the glue that just keeps giving. Malone with a surging kick forward, and I wouldn't be at all surprised if, before this half is out, if Georgia Beaumont scores another goal. Malone. Australia charging forward. There's Beaumont now. Beaumont with a strike. It's a goal. Georgia Beaumont. 4-0 Australia. Right on the cusp of half time. And that might do us, I think. Well done, Georgia Beaumont. We're pretty happy with that. There may be time for I'll be quite honest with you, I have no idea where that sound is coming from. I don't know where the sound's coming from. Anyway, half time now. As I said, this broadcast brought to you by Ultra Etch, the Ultra Dent super glue. If your teeth are rattling and you don't know why, try Ultra Etch from Ultra Dent Products. It's great stuff. It does taste like shit because it's made from shit. That's Ultra Dent, Ultra Etch. You know you want to. And now we return you to your regular programming, which is probably this video of cars crashing into each other.
Зайка, солнышко.
Я жива.
Бля. Вот это я записал, какое кино-то интересное. Горит. Да.
А что случилось?
Хрен, блин. Господи. Ну, вот и есть. Блин. Там
Давай, там...
Там нет руля. Мам, вызывай это. Гаишников. Там это...
Скорую.
Ебать, блядь. Пиздец. Гений, сука.
На мотоцикле?
Да.
Ну, два дебила.
Два дебила, это сила, блядь, да.
Все стоят. Поток стоит, они, блядь, едут, пидорасы.
Оставь этого дебила. Пусть едет.
Скотина. Очкошник.
Господи, папа, ты мастер. А что с ним? загони нахуй. Кошмар.
Журик сейчас уже будет делать 13, но так что делать. Охуеть. Живая?
Да. Господи. А ты... Или мне плохо?
Все.
Илюха, мне хреново.
Сейчас. Да, живые, да, то что-то это.
Господи.
Все целые, ничего? Нормально все?
Пристегнуто было, все?
Да, мне только вот здесь плохо.
Да, мне тоже.
Ты ебал, что ли, на десятке, сука?
Правого ряда, блядь.
И показывают... Твою мать!
Мама! Бегом! Звоните в эту. Скорую. Мы где находимся такой?
О! Пиздец. Тормози. Аварийку.
Вот ее можно как бы устроить на ой, авария. Ай-яй-яй. Авария. Нет. Да, перед.
Брат позвонил, говорит, ты проголосовал? Он говорит, да. Я говорю, за кого? Я не имею права тебе давать такую информацию. Я говорю, ты не имеешь права меня спрашивать.
Не хочу.
Да. Он говорит, ты не имеешь. Блять. Куда он едет?
Приехали, блядь.
Он живой хоть? Господи, какой ужас, вот сука!
О, бля!
National Hearing Care, we've helped over 200,000 Australians rediscover their hearing and reconnect with the world. Each of their journeys started with a free hearing test. Book yours today.
This guy's going to ditch. He's going to ditch. What's going on? Come on.
Substitution for Australia. Player number 8, Jose Dubber, replaced by player number 15, Paige Zeus. Avstraliya құрама командасында oyuncu almashtirildi. 8 nomerdagi Josephine Dubert'in o'rnina 15 nomerdagi Paige Zeus o'yinga girdi.
All right, we're back now live. I've actually been commentating for the last 5 minutes, but I've been on mute, so you haven't heard any of my riveting one-liners and incisive commentary. So, you know, there's that. That's what happens when you mute yourself. Um, 72,500 people at the stadium today. It's a bit disconcerting because it looks like it's fairly empty, but that's because they're all sitting on this side of the camera. It's a very large stadium. It actually seats 230,000 people, one of the largest in the Central Asian republics, and not the largest, of course. Kazakhstan has that honour. 245,000 can sit at the Chengshen Stadium, but oh, that's a lovely aggressive attack there. Malone remonstrating, saying the stupid bitch shouldn't have been standing there. No, Darcy wouldn't say that. She's managed to completely hammer Cao Chen Yen, and Cao is that's K-A-O, not C-O-W. Cao is she's been awarded a penalty. It'll be an indirect penalty. Malone was hard done by there because Cao was kind of asking for it and has been asking for it all day. Well, the wall goes up. Australian. This is the first time in the whole tournament. This is the first time in any of the 3 games we've seen where Australia's actually been in any sort of defensive posture at all. Very rarely gets down to the back line. And we'll see what Chinese Taipei can do with this. It's a lovely kick. And Taipei so far failed to convert any of it. They had 3 opportunities there to slot that home and completely buggered it, really. So very close to a goal, I've got to say. It bounced off the crossbar and bounced down. A video ref may have actually shown it had gone in, but we don't have one. So no score, Taipei, and no harm, no foul. Once again, this broadcast brought to you by Ultradent denture adhesive. When your molars start getting rattly, try some Ultradent. Stick the little white bastards back in. Ref wants to bring that quick play of the ball back, and that will be dutifully done there by Josie Morley. Or is that Page? I think it's Page. Page Zoyce. Kick straight out there by the defenders from Chinese Taipei. A little bit of panic in their ranks now. Here's Malone, Dezoy. She's gone up the side. Adequately and very well trapped there by, thinking it's number 13, was it 23? I can't see. Don't think this is Janczewski's side. Malone with the ball again. Australia will set up. A little untidy there from Darcy. First mistake I've actually seen Darcy even make. In fact, I'm not even prepared to call it a mistake at this point in time. I just say it's a minor error in judgment. Needless to say that Taipei had a chance to capitalise and pretty well buggered that too. So no harm, no foul, and Australia is back into attack. Let's see if they can put something together here. Cross to the centres. Australia cleverly finds the winger there. That was Page. She's had a shot, and had it been a moment earlier, that could have been resulted in a goal. We'll get a throw in now. Australia can still advance and attack. For those of you who are not familiar with the Bishkek region, it's famous for a few things. It's got one of the largest nuclear bunkers in the world, and you can visit that, and you can even touch the Soviet nuclear weapons. Quite popular with the kids, and lovely picnic ground there that you can bring a packed lunch and touch a real live Soviet warhead. That's the Vilnius bunker, and always popular with the tourists. And it also has a giant cockroach. Giant cockroach is just 3 kilometres south of the main CBD, and visited by hundreds of people a year. It's not actually a tourist attraction, it's actually a giant cockroach. But you know, if you can make a few rubles out of having an enormous, vermin, then why wouldn't you, right? Yeah, it's not like the big merino. No, it's just an oversized cockroach. But it does attract I wouldn't say a crowd, but certainly there is a tourist trade. Australia's probing here, looking for their next goal. It's 4-0 to Australia. Taipei, I must say, looking a little stronger than they were. They showing a little bit lackluster performance at the start of the game, but now 10 minutes into the second half here, I've got to say we're going okay. 21's coming off. That's Paige Beaumont. She's going to have a rest. And
Australia, player number 21, Georgia Beaumont, replaced by player number 19, Jordan Jasnes.
That's Jordan Jasnos. She's run on. She had a good game against Indonesia. She scored 3 goals against Indonesia. So Jordan Jasnos coming in, replacing Beaumont. I got a phone call, so I'll take that. And back live now for Australia to miss out on a close attempt there. Number 15. That's that's Paige Zoe. She should have really put that one away. Didn't manage to make it effective, but Australia still leading 4-0. It's not like the world will stop revolving because that opportunity went missing. Accidental handball there, so we'll see a free kick to the Chinese girls. A little bit of buggerising around there. That's what we officially call it at training. Oop. Seen an infraction here, and the referee decided that Australia should have a free kick here, or is it a throw? It's hard to know. It's a throw. Probably should move this camera over here, seeing I'm looking at that image. Oh, I'll just swap the cameras around, that's what I'll do. Righto, stand by while I completely bugger this up. Oh, we can do that. Do this. Alright. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Referee sent another infraction here. Free kick to the Taipei girls. This kind of doesn't work. Oh, yes it does. And another goal to Australia. It looks like a beautiful kick there from Alana Jancevski. And referee's happy to award the 5th goal.
By player number 23, Alana Jancevski.
Stand by while I erect my green screen behind the image here. How's that for video magic? Now the background completely goes away and I'm just there, a floating head in the middle of the screen. It's a bit weird. 5-0 to Australia, 66 minutes gone. It has been harder going than the previous matches, but it looks like Australia is on track to come first in their group and move forward in the competition as such. Malone finds a gap. And an offside call, but really? Was it offside? Is that what we're saying? Or was it just a substitution? So we're getting a substitution here. Chinese Taipei is making a call. Number 18 is coming off. And you'll see that that's the goalkeeper, Cho Yen Chen. Goalkeeper substitution. And we're seeing a bit of attention to one of the girls in the middle of the ground as well. So let's see what happens there. This broadcast brought to you by Ultradent denture adhesive. When you're stuck? No, I'm actually making up slogans now. I don't have one. Use Ultradent. It tastes like shit because it's made from shit. Some concern over here over the girl from Taipei. She's up and about now in a fashion, I guess. Kao Chen Yen. That's Kao, K-A-O, not C-O-W. Looks like Kao's walking off the pitch. I think she's going to get subbed off. It's a pity because I quite like Kao. Anyway, anywho, the action resumes. Australia looking to insert themselves in the forward line. Throw in from the side here. Malone. Bit of a wild speculating kick there from Australia. And no result. So we've got 30 minutes left of the game, plus a little bit of extra overtime, injury time. Malone with the ball, commanding the centre, down towards the backs. That's Nina Stamatopoulos. 13 is Josie Morley. Morley's down the side. The cross is hard to find, but she's managed to thread one through, and Alana Janskevsky nearly shot goal 6 into the back of the net there. But ably retrieved by the new goalkeeper, Chen Ting Chun. That's right, Chen Ting Chun. Malone again, sets up for a new attack. Looking for runners. Paige Zoy's on the left. Back to Malone. Trying down the right end. That was a very, very good cross there. A yard more pace there from Alana Janskevsky, and we could have had another goal. Not forthcoming. That one's just gone under the feet there of Jessica Nash. Paige Joy. And out by Chinese Taipei. Page throws it in. Isabella Wallhead. Jessica Nash. Zoe on the right wing. Intercepted there by Chinese Taipei. And Mia Bailey up to the task of bringing it back in line. Malone will bring it up. And she's hammered that one into the side. Hoarding. Not her fault though. It should have been intercepted there by Charlie Farmer. But Taipei with a let off there. Here we go again. Australia looking to break the defence of Chinese Taipei. It's been quite strong in their back line, to their credit. Zoe. Malone. Malone against 3 defenders there. Good work there from the Australians, cleaning up that aggression from Taipei. Jordan Jasnos. Malone in the centres again. A cheeky little cross there. Possibly could have been better received by the Australian forwards, but defended away by Chinese Taipei. Zoe again. Isabella Wallhead. That's good work from the Australians. Charlie Farmer. Cheekily up to Josie Morley, who crosses now to Janczeski. And defended away by Taipei number 9, Lin Yu Swan. We've got a bit of an injury here in the goal box. Referee's calling time off. And I think one of the girls' legs has fallen off. I think I saw a prosthetic limb there. Hard to tell exactly what's going on here. It did look prosthetic though. So the girls will have a little break here, a little chance to get a drink of water.
Substitution for Australia. Player number 16, Nia Stamatopoulos, replaced by player number 9, Charles Root.
All right, we're back now live for the game. Australia in a commanding position, 5-0. Paige Zoe to Malone under immediate pressure, but nothing's too much for Malone. She's built of stone, stony Maloney, and very capable in the centres. Australia now pushing on the left flank. Cross Something's brewing here. Malone with the ball. Cleverly through the defence here. And with a bit of luck, a shot here. From Josie Morley.
Substitution for Chinese Taipei. Player number 16.
So another goal for Josie Morley.
Replaced by player number 8, Su Chi. Tayvan kurama komandasında oyun sağlaştırıldı. 16. numarayı Kao Chen Yen'in orduna.
It's been a riveting second half so far. Australia now 6-0 up. And can easily score 3 more goals at this pace. Goal kick from Chinese Taipei. Was hoping for a bit more spunk from the Chinese girls, but they've been well and truly outclassed here. It's hard to argue that they've shown patches of flair, but certainly have not been able to penetrate in any meaningful way any of the defences that Australia's put up. Here's Darcy Malone. There's a hard tackle there from the Chinese girl. The referee rightly let that one go on. Australia had to set up something here. Malone. Not giving up. And winning the day.
Own goal by Chinese Taipei. Goldu öz darvazasına Tayvan kurama komandası girgizip oldu.
Setting up once again for an attack. The cross is in, and very nearly an own goal there from Chinese Taipei.
Ladies and gentlemen, the official attendance for today's match is 70 people. Thank you for your attention.
70,000 people here today. Thought there was a little more. I would have said 72.5. But 70,000, I'm pretty sure I heard that right, 70,000 people. There's a news article here on the sport.kg website. I'm sure you're all familiar with it. You get most of your sport from Kyrgyzstan. And the heading is football players of Australia do not know pity, with a couple of girls. One of them is Stamatopoulos hugging one of her counterparts. Just follow this in just to see whether we convert this to goal number 7. There's a lovely header there. The article is, according to the latest press from the FFKR, don't ask me what that stands for because you don't want to know, the Australian national team defeated Indonesia 11-0, and the girls from Chinese Taipei's ruthless rivals, Chinese beat Palestine 8-0. Australia on the 17th of September beat Palestine by 11-0. And then it goes on to say, recall that the qualifying tournament of the Australian Women's Cup 2019 is held in Bishkek on September 15. National team of Kyrgyzstan is in Group D, where its rivals were Australian, Taipei, Palestine and Indonesia. In the first round, our players were weaker than the representatives of Taipei. We beat Kyrgyzstan, well, they beat Kyrgyzstan 2-1. And then lost to Indonesia 3-0. So Kyrgyzstan was beaten by Indonesia 3-0. And then Australia beat Indonesia 11-0. So that should tell you a lot. I don't know what this Australian footballers do not know pity line is supposed to represent. Maybe it's a poor translation from the original Russian, but kind of sucks. Oh, lovely cross there, and a potential header there, probably from Alana Jancescu. Straight to the goalie. But Australia is putting on a bit of effort now, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see another goal in the next couple of minutes. Lovely little flippy goal there. Well done, Alana Jancescu. That was good work. And Australia go to a 7-0 lead. There was some pressure building there for some time though.
Goal for Australia by player number 23, Alana Jancescu.
That was a bloody good goal there from Australia. Started off with a pass from Darcy Malone and resulted in an Australian goal. Let history record that. Malone. Zoyce. Morley. Across. Met by Taipei and then ushered out. There's about 5 minutes to go in the game, plus maybe 4 minutes of injury time. There's been a couple of goes that girls go down like bags of spuds. Taipei girls mainly. I would expect 4 minutes or thereabouts of injury time. Morley the cross. Little overcooked, not her fault particularly. And Australia still with a chance to reset up. A little kick there. Should go back to the backs now. Malone in the centre. That'll be Jessica Nash. Down to Page. The cross is in, and the offside flag is up. Again, hard call. I would have judged that to be in, but I'm 9,500 kilometres away, so it's a bit hard to see from my vantage point. Chen Ting-shun with a kick, met by Australia, and a long, maybe speculative kick back to the goalie. Malone, the powerhouse. Zoyce, the fish tank. Lovely kick from Zoyce. Zoe just clearing the crossbar. That could have been goal 8. It was well executed, just a fraction overcooked, and well worth a shot at this stage. The 70,000 people are getting a bit restless here. It's been entertaining, but we were hoping that Chinese Taipei could maybe add a little bit of zest to the meal. It's 7-0, and with the exception of one indirect penalty kick they had in the first half, early on in this half I think it was, they really haven't had anything to write home about. And I don't know how you would write home, because Chinese is a particularly difficult language to write in. Malone being penalised here, that is a terrible decision. Whoever that ref is needs a good hard talking to. I found nothing wrong with that play at all. Malone challenged for the ball legally, and now she's been penalised. It's just not right. Whatever happened there should not have happened there, and Malone, Chen Yi Chi takes the shot, and it's easily cleaned up by Australia. It was a bit of a pathetic attempt really from Chinese Taipei. They haven't really kicked any goals, literally haven't kicked any goals, but metaphorically haven't kicked any goals either. So they're time losers really. Philosophically, have they kicked goals? I think that's debatable, but certainly literally and metaphorically they are wanting in the goal kicking department. Just pushed back to the to Mia Bailey there.
There will be 2 minutes of added time.
2 minutes of extra time. That's not as much as I thought. Less than we thought I'd get. Zoe now with a probing run. Australia trying to take one more goal. Here's Malone. She'll score. Malone lines up. Malone. Yeah, I thought that was better than it was. Maybe it was wishful thinking. Would have been really, really cool for Malone to score a goal there and broadcast that to the world. But anyway, it didn't happen, and it is what it was. So, another minute or so of injury time. Let's see if Australia can get one more. You know, this is really an Asian country, and 8 is a lucky number. So, Australia now pushing and probing, rescuing that ball there from the sideline. That was pretty good. For some reason, the Chinese Taipei girls in the last minute of extra time starting to put on a bit of a play. There's Malone. Just time for one more play now. The substitute goalkeeper is actually Chung Chi, not Chen Ting Chung. I apologise to Chung Chi and the entire Chen family. And now we have the referee's seen fit to blow it up there. And so we have Australia defeating Chinese Taipei 7-0. It was a harder match than we've seen before, but Australia never headed really. Always on the offensive, much better passing, better footwork. And look, probably sexist, but prettier as well. I think they're a much more beautiful side than the Chinese girls. But that's a sexist thing to say, and I'm starting to regret even mentioning it. So there you have it. That's the end of the broadcast. Thanks for watching the Wingnut stream. And Australia would now progress on to the quarterfinals, if such a thing exists. The website's really dodgy. I can't find any reference at all to the round robin and how they're going. There have to be one. But anyway, thanks for watching. You've been watching Wingnut. Sorry, I'm curled up here, facing the wrong way. You've been watching Wingnut. I'll make my face bigger here for no good reason. And thanks for watching. And we'll be on the streaming service next time I'm not at work and the girls are playing, if that happens. Good night.